Wake up and welcome to another week of Phuket Extra. Only 3 days this week with public holidays on Thursday and Friday for New Year. To today's Phuket stories. Ceremonies were held in Phuket on Boxing Day to commemorate the Boxing Day tsunami 11 years ago. The Governor attended the Loma Park event where religious ceremonies remembered the lives lost in the Asian tsunami. Events were also held at the Tsunami Memorial at Mai Khao. Up to 250,000 people lost their lives, mostly in northern Indonesia, on December the 26th, 2004. Phuket's governor is asking officials to push forward with two key infrastructure projects. The first is the Had Yai rail line, which would link Saturn, Trang, Krabi, Phang Nga and Phuket. The second is a bypass road from the airport to Bangku intersection, where an underpass is currently under construction at the eastern end of the bypass road. The new roadwork would ease congestion on Tepkasatri Road and follow the route of the new high voltage power lines. Police are trying to piece together events that led to the death of a 54-year-old American man who died yesterday. He was pronounced dead at Washira Hospital after he sustained head injuries from a motorbike fall near Koron Noi Beach. And two Chinese tourists have been treated for leg injuries after they collided the jet skis they'd rented at Patong Beach. 25-year-old Zhao Pue and 26-year-old Su Han ended up with injuries on their legs. Police are checking on the jet skis and the insurance arrangements. Coming up next, we've got some national stories. This is Phuket Extra. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Myanmar's ambassador to Thailand says the sentencing of two Myanmar migrant workers to death for the 2014 murders of two young British tourists will not affect diplomatic relations, despite outrage in Myanmar over the ruling. Dozens of police have been deployed to guard the Thai embassy in Yangon amid calls on social media for protests. There have been protests outside the embassy all weekend. As the end-of-year tourist total reaches 29.6 million, the Tourism Minister is foreshadowing that in 2016, the government's hoping to attract higher-income tourists. She says our goal is to focus on quality and how to make tourists stay longer and spend more money. Tourism numbers jumped from 24.8 million in 2014 to nearly 30 million this year. The Bike for Mom and Bike for Dad were two events which brought the most happiness to the Thai people this year, while the fatal bombing at the Erawan Shrine was the saddest event of the year, according to a poll at the Bangkok University. 1,189 people were asked a series of questions. The Erawan Shrine bombing was the most followed news item, along with the two mass bike events and pop star Por Tisadi's illness. The happiest event were the two bike events, again, as well as His Majesty's recovery from illness and discharge from Syria Hospital. The most popular sports in 2015 were soccer at 52%, female volleyball at 18%, and badminton at 9%. And the senior officer who is implicating a network of politicians, army and police officials in the trafficking of Rohingya and Bangladeshi migrants has repeated the claims over the weekend, saying that he received several death threats whilst heading the investigation. Police Major General Pawin Pongsarin fled to Australia in fear of his life earlier this month and is now seeking asylum there. Leading police and army officials deny the claims and say that he's fabricating the stories. All right, that's all for today's Phuket Extra. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we're only here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. We'll see you tomorrow.
PIMX 2016 is on the way. Following a record-breaking 12th Phuket International Boat Show, Royal Phuket Marina will once again host this magnificent event, running from January 7th to the 10th, featuring over 50 luxury yachts in the water and many lifestyle brands exhibiting in the main hall. It's free to attend and sure to impress. PIMX 2016, presented by Thailand Elite, from January 7th to the 10th at the Royal Phuket Marina. Go to PhuketBoatShow.com.